Okay, this is a Windows Server 2008 video on configuring the domain group policy to enable publishing a printer. This is activity 6.8, and we'll learn how to enable the printer publishing in the domains group policy. Publishing a printer for domain-wide access must be enabled in a domains group policy within Active Directory, and we'll make certain that the domains group policy for publishing printers is enabled in this activity. So we're going to click Start, Run, and I already have MMC in there. If I didn't, that's what I would type. So I'm going to say OK, Continue, and then we're going to go to File. This opens up the console, so we're going to go to File, Add and Remove Snap-in. And we're going to scroll down to Group Policy, and you might extend this out so you can see what you want, because there's a couple group policies, and we want Group Policy Management Editor. Click on that and say Add. Now, when I first was trying to do this, I kept getting an error right here. I would go ahead and go to Browse and click on the default domain policy. And when I did that and clicked OK here and did my finish, I would get access denied. I didn't have the right permissions to do that. So to get past that, when I went to Browse, I went down here to Properties, right-clicked and did Properties to see who actually had access to this. And once I figured that out, I went to Start Administrative Tools. I'm showing you my troubleshooting that I did to figure all this out. So I went to Active Directory, Users and Computers, and I clicked on my domain, went to Systems, clicked on Policies, and then I right-clicked these different policies, went to Security, and made sure that each one of the users under here had full control. So I was able to go forward with that. At first I just did my admins, and then that still wasn't working, so I went on up and did the creator, owner, authenticated users, and systems, and made sure, whoops, I was in the wrong spot there. Made sure that they were all had full control over it. That was the only way I could get past that. So we've selected our default domain policy, and then we're going to click Finish here. And then we're going to say OK. OK, and expand the console window if necessary. In the tree, click Default Domain Policies. OK. And then double click the following folders: Computer Configurations, Policies, Administrative Template, Printers. It's kind of a weird window. Okay, and you might or might not see the policy folder depending on the version of Windows 2008, Server 2008. Click Standard at the bottom of the middle pane. Oh, there it is. For better viewing of the settings that can be configured. Notice the policies that can be configured. So these are all of our policies underneath the printer that can be configured. Allow printer to be published. Double click Allow printers to be published. So this right now is not configured at all. And we're going to make sure that we enable it right here. And we're going to say OK to that. In addition to enabling the printer publishing, you might want to enable the ability for Browse master servers to include publishing. Hang on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. The ability for Browse master servers to include published printers as users browse the network printers when installing them through their operating system version of the Add Printer Wizard. To enable printer browsing, double-click the printer browsing and select Enable. Printer browsing, double-click it, select Enable, apply OK. Review the middle pane to ensure your changes have been made. That one says enabled, and this one says enabled. So our changes have been made, and we now have a published printer for our domain group policy. So then we'll proceed to close. We want to save this. Oh, no, do not save the console settings. Okay, so we're not going to save that. And that concludes this video on configuring the domain group policy to enable publishing printers, Activity 6.8. Thank you for watching my video.